Don't watch that. Watch this.
A warm welcome to the channel, ladies and gentlemen. So, if you don't know who we are the Moonstompers. I'm Mr. Moonstomper.
I'm Mrs. Moonstomper.
And today's episode is all about, you guessed it, two-tone?
Yes.
Two-tone. Okay, so what's two-tone? Well, two-tone is what's two-tone? Do you know?
Two-tone's black and white, basically. And the music, the genre is black and white people getting together, making some wonderful tunes.
So that was born out of, I believe, it was born out of racial tensions in the 70s when things weren't so good. So if you, like us, if you grew up in the 70s, we remember the 3-day working week and strike after strike after strike, and
no electricity.
Outdoor toilets.
Summer of '76 and all that, and it was shocking, but the good memories outweigh the bad memories. So this is a journey into two-tone, guys. Two-tone music and the lifestyle of two-tone.
Yeah, and the fashion as well.
Absolutely. So two-tone is it's a really popular genre, but it's a minute genre as well. It's really, really small, and by small I mean it's absolutely tiny, but it still rings true today.
Yes.
Loads of tribute bands, and some of the originals they're still going in slightly different guises, but they are still going, and it's absolutely amazing. So
Does it derive from like punk, new wave, like added in?
Yeah, it did. So it's a faster beat. It's a faster beat. Yeah, it's a way faster beat. So
ska as well, ska from the 60s.
Yeah, exactly. Well, that's what they did, but it was a revival. So it was a ska revival.
Ska revival.
Yes, and all those guys, it's very guitar orientated, but faster beat, like we say, and you've only got to think of the specials, and that's it. That's two-tone in a nutshell.
Yeah.
Started by no other than Mr. Jerry Dammers himself. So Mr. Jerry Dammers, if you don't know who he is, he was the keyboardist with the specials.
Yes.
An amazing visionary, a brilliant producer, and he's just went from strength to strength. So two-tone, where it actually came from, the actual record label was Chrysalis wanted to sign the specials.
Okay.
Believe it or not, and Jerry Dammers bartered some sort of a deal with Chrysalis that he could start the two-tone record label, and with that the deal was 15 singles a year on that label, not by the specials obviously, because you couldn't do 15 singles if you tried. If you did, they'd be very mediocre.
Wow.
And he signed various bands such as The Selector,
The Beat,
Body Snatchers, but part of the deal was also those bands and Madness as well. Madness. Bad Manners also signed for one record. The deal was this, it was a unique deal, unheard of in the record industry, and it was they could sign for one single and then leave the record label. How bizarre is that? You know, most people sign for a period of 5 years or an amount of LPs with guaranteed singles, and that's the way the record industry goes. That's the way the record industry's always gone.
Alright.
And it can be very tiring and laborious, but two-tone gave people the freedom to come along and get themselves known, such as The Beat. They signed and then they went their own way and they got their own record label. Quite unique, quite amazing.
Well, they're known as the English Beat because it was The Beat. There's a band called The Beat in America.
At one point there was 2 beats, wasn't there? Here's a fun fact for you. Dave Wakelin couldn't actually play the guitar when he started The Beat, so he picked up an old Vox guitar and
He flipped it round, didn't he?
he played it left-handed because he thought that's the way you played. He's actually right-handed.
Yes.
And he came up with a really unique sound that became a bit of a signature for The Beat. And conversely, when they became famous with stuff like Mirror in the Bathroom and Tears of a Clown and stuff like that, people were actually ringing him up and saying, how do you get that sound? And he kind of blagged it because he didn't actually know it, but somehow he got it, and that's how they that's how they rolled. And obviously he can play the guitar now, but he couldn't at that point. So fun fact, yeah. So going back to Jerry Dammers, right? So the Two-Tone record label that lasted for 6 years. 79 till 80, was it 85, 86? 85. So 6 years. Jerry Dammers wanted this black and white theme, obviously to represent black and white people, and he came up with a logo. So the logo is that there. I'm looking at the monitor, so I've just pressed over there. So it's that there, which is none other than a fictional character called Walter Jabsco, and that represents a rude boy.
Rude boy, yes, it does.
Yeah, so the pork pie hat, the loafers, the tie, the suit, etc., etc. And that was done by himself, Horace Panzer, and then 2 graphic designers actually did that. And it's loosely based on
Peter Tosh.
So if you don't know who Peter Tosh is, go and check out Bob Marley and the Wailers, because Peter Tosh was with Bob Marley and the Wailers.
Yes.
And the young lady on your top is
Bridget Bond.
Bridget Bond. So who was Bridget Bond?
She was a model. She did a bit of singing. She sang a track with I think she had something to do with Prince Buster, who came over from Jamaica.
Apart from Bridget Bond was actually not a female.
I wasn't going to mention.
No, Bridget Bond was actually
trans.
Yeah, Bridget Bond was actually trans.
I know.
But there you go. Okay, that's we're not there to judge, guys. We're just saying that we're saying that's how it is. But that was on the Beats record label, which was that Go Feet Records, I think it was. So Go Feet, the Beat, when they left Two-Tone, went to form Go Feet Records, which is their own. Madness went on to, I think, was it Stiff Records or something like that. And they,
yes.
Yeah, and they did what they did, which is they went on, they just conquered the world, literally.
Yes, I think they're still going today, aren't
Madness
they?
is still going today, yeah, absolutely. The specials, obviously, with the death of Death of Terry and Jerry
the drummer.
and
John Bradbury
and Bradders as well. That's put a different spin in this as well.
It did.
And Neville's not too well these days. But we've been lucky enough to see the specials, and they're absolutely amazing, weren't they?
Yes.
Yeah.
All good things and all that.
Absolutely.
As they say.
So, and conversely, Two-Tone didn't sign many records.
Okay.
Many artists. I do beg your pardon. So, in terms of artists, I think there was probably 10 or 15, if that. So when I say it's a small genre, it's a niche genre. Yes, it is indeed. The specials, they split up in 81, I believe.
I think it was.
Yeah, I've got brain fog these days, so that comes with age, doesn't it? Yeah.
They went on to form Funboy 3.
They did indeed, but that was under the guise of Pete Waterman.
Okay.
So Stock Aitken and Waterman. So Pete Waterman was Coventry based, he was a Coventry DJ. They knew Pete Waterman quite well, and he sort of steered him in that direction.
And they had a track with a couple of tracks with Bananarama.
Oh yeah, but that's not Two-Tone, is it? Let's not go into that.
I'm just saying that's where they went.
Yeah, but that's cringy, that is. So yeah. So what did Two-Tone people wear then, Mrs. Moonstomper? Because you're a bit more into fashion than me. I've got I've got the fashion sense of being dipped in blue and thrown through Oxfam's window. But hey, so what did they wear?
For the men, the boys, they wore a smart suit, smart jacket, shirt, tie, trousers, white socks, loafers. Yes, and a
pork pie hat.
Oh gosh, don't forget the pork pie hat.
Yeah, the pork pie hat.
Pork pie hat's to top it off.
Or a Harrington. Or a Harrington, or a
Harrington or a Crombie.
But yes, or a Fred Perry underneath.
Yeah, Fred Perry shirt.
Fred Perry or a Ben Sherman, twin tipped collar shirts, that type of thing.
Yes.
Absolutely amazing. The girls, what did they wear?
Maybe a Ben Sherman or a Fred Perry t-shirt, polo shirt, and pencil skirt, A-line skirt or an A-line dress, tights, and with the loafers as well, or winkle pickers, like your sort of kitten heel shoes.
Yeah, I just used to wear my docks, but that's the skinhead in me, obviously.
Docs included as well. Docs always nice with tights and the skirts.
Yeah.
I find.
Well, not with my tights and skirts, obviously with her tights and skirts, but that's like a different story altogether.
What's the plan for the channel, Mr. Moonstomper?
Well, the plan for the channel is this. So what we're going to do is talk about the lifestyle of different genres. We've got two-tone, northern soul, mod, ska,
skinhead reggae,
one of my favourites. You know, your Trojan stuff like that, scooters, the lifestyle, and the idea is we're going to sort of talk about all those things, the fashion, what the scene is now, and the scooter club springing up all over the place. There really is, and it goes with that lifestyle as well. I've got to say, I'm not into the modern stuff like Oasis. No, I can't sort of
not for me.
Bring myself to do that. I'm very sort of still the Who, the Kinks, the Small Faces, that type of thing. And then you Trojan, obviously, you know, going right up to your Skinhead Reggae, going right up to Bad Manners, that type of thing.
Yes.
Yeah, and you're very much a Northern Soul person, aren't you? So very much a soul-y. Let's make this channel grow. If you've got comments, if you've got stories, if you've got anything you want us to feature, pop it in the comments down below and we'll do our best and we'll try and answer. We have got a very busy schedule because I've got 3 channels, believe it or not, and a full-time job as well, plus another part-time job, so I'm working 7 days a week flat out. However, this is my first passion, and because it's a passion, we want to give something back to you guys. There's loads of these channels, similar channels, but they just feature, I'm not saying they're a one-trick pony, they're absolutely amazing. I watch all those and I sub to them and they're absolutely brilliant. But what we wanted to do was a sort of, it's a catch-all, isn't it?
Yes.
Yeah, it's a catch-all, so it's getting everything together.
It's a little bit of a twist.
Yeah, so it's a one-stop shop almost. It's a one-stop shop where we can feature all those different genres.
We mentioned earlier.
Yeah, exactly, and it's absolutely amazing. It's a brilliant lifestyle.
Love it.
And there's younger people coming through as well. So we go to the Northern Soul place where you go to. There's younger people turning up there.
There is.
And that's
people in the 20s.
Yeah, absolutely. And then Scar tribute concerts as well. There's younger people turning up there. So guys, if you want to mention, if you want to shout out, if you've got anything that's good, you can just put a direct comment down below, and don't forget to like, share and subscribe, because that's the way we grow. We're not asking for money, we're not asking for funding. This is a free channel, free to view. We're not asking for Patreons, we're not asking for anything at all. All we're asking for is your time.
I'd say a bit of your time, please.
Yeah, absolutely. So have you got anything else, Mrs. Moonstomper?
Not for now. I think we covered most of what we came to say.
Yeah,
today.
Absolutely. So yeah, two-tone,
Yes.
Good, bad,
Brill.
I love two-tone. I
love two-tone.
Absolutely. So what do you think of two-tone, guys?
Yes.
So,
tell us what you think.
Or don't tell us what you think. In fact, if you want to tell us to go and do one, that's what the comment section down below is for as well. So yeah.
I hope you don't though. I hope you're gonna like us.
Absolutely. And if you don't, then that's
boo-hoo.
Yeah. Until the next time, guys.
Keep on stomping. Keep the faith.
Yeah, absolutely. Peace out, Brussels square.